Bella Hadid and her boyfriend Aiden Banuelos both faced brushes with the law over the weekend. According to a new report, documents obtained by TMZ reveal that Hadid was pulled over in a traffic stop before her boyfriend Banuelos was busted for public intoxication on Saturday, and also shed light into what allegedly transpired before his arrest. Banuelos, a horse trainer, was taken into custody at Parker County Jail in the small hours of Saturday morning and released after posting $386 bond. The documents claim that deputies pulled Hadid over in a traffic stop at Gator S Cantina restaurant in Weatherford, Texas, as they were approached by Banuelos in the parking lot. The Daily Mail has contacted representatives for Hadid, Aiden, and the police in Weatherford, Texas for comment. The arresting officer noted that he immediately noted that Aiden's speech was slurred, and his eyes were bloodshot and glassy. When Banuelos approached him, Banuelos reportedly told the officers he was concerned about his girlfriend. However, the police observed a noticeable odor of an alcoholic beverage emanating from his breath. Banuelos then informed officers Bella's cell phone had been left behind at the bar. He told them he followed his girlfriend as he cared for her throughout the interaction. Banuelos' white truck was apparently still running. A white dog, who apparently belonged to Hadid, remained inside. The officer ultimately took Banuelos into custody after he admitted to consuming 4 beers throughout the day and took a field sobriety test. Based on the test, the cop determined Banuelos was indeed intoxicated and took him in as a precautionary measure to prevent him from possibly driving a vehicle or posing a danger to himself or others, the officer noted in the document. I released Aiden's property and his vehicle to his girlfriend, who was identified as Isabella Hadid, at his request, while being questioned at the Parker County Jail. Banuelos also insisted he did not drive the truck to the bar, however, would not offer the name of the person who he alleged to have driven him. Banuelos reportedly told police he was at home with a friend when Isabella came home, and then left again to go back to the bar. Aiden said that he and his friend got into the truck and drove after Isabella, and when they arrived at the bar, his friend went inside, and Aiden walked over to the traffic stop, the report adds. At the time of the arrest, rumors had been swirling that he and Hadid had ended their romance, during which she had been leading a more private life in Texas than she previously did at the high-octane pinnacle of her supermodel notoriety. The new report, however, interestingly does refer to Hadid as Banuelos' girlfriend. Footage has also since surfaced of Hadid and Banuelos clinging affectionately to one another while dancing at a honky-tonk this Friday night, with him twirling her multiple times and nuzzling her neck. Via TMZ, witnesses observed them kissing, holding hands, and generally behaving like a couple during the roughly hour and a half they spent at the bar. They are said to have left after indulging in only a drink or two, and to have brought a takeaway order of food with them when they exited the night spot. In the days leading up to the evening out and the arrest, a source claimed that Hadid and Banuelos had parted ways via Entertainment Tonight. Hadid was said to have found the development acutely difficult, per an insider who said she was still processing it and that she and Banuelos had been very close. According to the source, Hadid had been leaning into her work and surrounding herself with close friends to distract herself from the split, despite the reports. The pair were still following each other on Instagram. They first sparked dating rumors in October 2023, when they were spotted together in Texas.